Have you ever felt completely swamped by just how much stuff you have to learn? Well, today, we're going to crack open a pretty amazing memory technique. It's one used by some of the most elite performers in the world. Just let that sink in for a second. In these super high-stress, life-or-death situations, they can build a perfect mental blueprint of an entire building almost instantly. I mean, that is just an incredible feat of mental horsepower. And this is where it gets really exciting for us, because this isn't just some secret special ops skill. You can take this exact same principle and apply it to literally anything, whether you're studying for a huge exam or just trying to remember a presentation for work. But first, let's just talk about the problem, which I think we all know, that universal feeling of frustration when you try to cram your brain full of information only to have it, completely disappear a few days later. And that's really the heart of the issue, isn't it? We're always told to read and reread and highlight things, but nobody really teaches us the mechanics of building a strong, lasting memory. So if you struggle with it, it's not you. You just probably haven't been given the right tools for the job. So let's get into the solution. It's a method that has a few different names, but we'll call it the Elite Mental Map. And it's all about unlocking a technique that's actually been around for centuries, known as the Memory Palace. The concept itself is beautifully simple. You just take a place like the back of your hand, your house, your apartment, your walk to work, and you turn it into a mental filing cabinet. And whenever you need to get that information back, you just take a little stroll through it in your mind. And here is the absolute key. This isn't some kind of magic trick or an innate talent only a few people are born with. No way. It's a skill you can learn. It's a structured system that works with your brain's natural programming instead of constantly fighting against it. Okay, so why is this so ridiculously effective? Well, it all comes down to the way our brains are actually hardwired for spatial memory. This really lays it out perfectly. Rote memorization, just repeating facts over and over, it creates these really weak, fragile connections that just fade. But mental mapping, building one of these memory palaces, it creates this rich visual web. It gives abstract information a physical home, and that makes it durable. It makes it last. I mean, think about it. You can probably walk around your own house in the pitch dark, right? Your brain effortlessly stores thousands of little data points about physical spaces. For our ancestors, remembering where the food was or where danger was, that was a critical survival skill. This technique just takes that ancient, powerful GPS that's already in your head and gives it a new job to do. All right, that's enough of the theory. Let's get our hands dirty. We're going to walk through a really simple 4-step blueprint so you can start building your very first memory palace right now. Okay, here's how it works. First, pick a location you know by heart. Your home is perfect. Second, map out a specific path you'll always take through it. Third, pick out a few distinct spots along that path. And fourth, this is the fun part. You turn your information into really vivid, weird, unforgettable images and just place them at each spot. Okay, let's do a quick little test run together. We're going to memorize the first 3 planets from the sun: Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Simple. So let's use the front door of your own home as our starting point. I want you to actually picture yourself standing right there, right now. So the first planet is Mercury. As you go to open your front door, imagine it's blocked by a giant, cartoonish thermometer. The red mercury inside is bubbling up and down. You physically have to shove it out of the way to get inside. Really see it, feel it. Okay, you step inside. You're in your living room. The next planet is Venus. And standing right where your couch should be is the famous Venus de Milo statue. And to make it stick, imagine she's wearing your favorite hat. The weirder the image, the better. Now, you walk into your kitchen. Our third planet is Earth. And right there on your kitchen counter, a globe of the Earth is spinning super fast. Maybe it's splashing little drops of water everywhere. You can even hear it whirring. All right, moment of truth. In your mind, walk that path again. What is at your front door? What's in your living room? And what's sitting on your kitchen counter? You see the thermometer, the statue, the globe. Mercury, Venus, Earth. See? It's that easy. And that little exercise proves something really powerful. Your memory isn't some fixed thing you're born with. It is a skill. It's a muscle that you can train and develop over time. So what's the bottom line here? First, your brain is already built for this kind of spatial memory. Second, giving your memories a structure is absolutely key. Third, your own creativity is what makes the information actually stick. And maybe most important of all, You really can build a better memory, starting today. Look, in the end, this is about so much more than just remembering facts for a test. It's about realizing that your mind isn't just some passive container. It's an active, creative space that you get to design and expand. So the real question is, what kind of amazing things are you going to build in yours?